Hey everyone, it's Jesse coming to you with a review of something that I've never actually purchased before. Um, Going back to when I was a kid, I wasn't a big Lego fan. I occasionally play with Legos. I only had two Lego sets. One was a little mini space set, and one was this larger spaceship sort of thing. And that was really it. And then my brother had a big container. It looked like a big Lego block itself, and inside it was the mini smaller Legos. And we played with that when we were kids. But aside from that, I really wasn't into Lego much as a kid at all. However, I'm always looking for new things to put on my desk at work. So I was out shopping today with a friend, and we stopped at a local Toys R Us. And I also convinced her into buying one of these as well. She asked if I wanted to keep the figure here at my house so I could review it. I said, well, we'll see how this one goes first, and then I'll let you know. So what I ended up buying was one of the Hero Factory figures. If you're not familiar with this, I didn't know anything about anything Lego. I just did a search before I started recording this video. Apparently, the Hero Factory figures replaced Bionicle, and apparently that happened sometime in 2010. That's all I know. What I do know about Bionicle was that they're sort of robotic-looking Lego guys. And if you look at this, that's exactly what the Hero Factory guys are as well. Why they chose to rename this or rebrand this as Hero Factory rather than Bionicle, I have no idea. I don't know any of the details about that, but I like the looks of this, so I decided to pick it up. Now, actually, at this Toys R Us, the display they had a display that was, I can't show you on here, it was probably 3, maybe 4 feet wide, and they had a bunch of the Hero Factory figures in there. Well, it turns out, sitting side by side next to each other on the shelf, they have Hero Factory, and then they had like the regular line, and then they have this Hero Factory 2.0 line, as you can see right there. The name of this figure is Surge 2.0. Now they also had the original Surge figure there, and I thought about picking that up just so I could show you like sort of the evolution between the first, I guess 1.0 and 2.0 here. But I didn't know if I'd actually like this, so I decided to just pick up the 2.0 one first. I thought it looked a little bit better, and I thought I'd see how I liked it and go from there. So before I actually show you the figure here, let me show you what it comes with. It comes with this Hero Factory little booklet here, and when you open it up, it talks about this code, which is underneath the lid here, in which you go online and you type this code in, and you can play this online game. Here's the packaging, here's the lid. The lid pops off here, and there's your code down there. It's not a problem that I'm showing this code off. Apparently, the games are free anyways, it doesn't matter. So there's that. The rest of this book is basically just a pictorial instruction manual here to show you how to put the figure together. And then at the very end here, which I found kind of interesting, let me get this name of this figure here. It shows you that you can take the figure that I have right here, Surge 2.0, combine them with Next 2.0 to get this larger figure. Now I don't know where the instructions are for this larger figure. I thought maybe they would be contained in here. They're not. Maybe they're online somewhere. I just haven't looked. I don't know. But I thought that was kind of cool that you can actually combine the different figures into making something larger here. So let me go ahead here and get the Surge 2.0 figure. It's actually consists of 30 different pieces here. So there he is. Let me turn him around here in the back. I don't know about all these figures. I'm going to assume that is the case. But between my figure here and my friends, they seem to be composed of the same exact body piece here. So you have this basic piece that you're using for the body. Well, the body, the limbs here, and then everything else pretty much connects to that. What connects to it is primarily going to be different between the different figures to make up the different looks of the figures here. So this here is Surge 2.0. I don't know if they have like tech spec information, like I would assume like Transformer tech spec information. If there's some sort of bio or whatever online, that I don't know. I haven't looked yet. But there is Surge 2.0. Get a close-up look at his face here. You see that his face and head is actually green. He's wearing this blue helmet, which sort of reminded me of Robots in Disguise Sideburn. And then attached to the helmet is this eyepiece here. I guess it's an eyepiece slash mouthpiece there that he can talk into. On the center here, he's got this shield here, and we've got the Hero Factory H plastered there on the center of his chest. Got this spiky thing here coming out of his right arm. I'm not quite sure what that's for, maybe just for looks. And then here on the left-hand side, you got this upper arm plate that says Surge 2.0 right there. If I turn this figure back around, you can see that it's totally made up of, I can't talk. It's totally made up of ball joints here. So the articulation on this thing is absolutely fantastic. So starting with the head can move all around here, as you can see. The upper arms here, full rotation. You can bend the arm here at the elbow, forward, backward. You can swing in and out just a little bit. And you can rotate the hand here up and down, rotate that all around. The legs here at the torso themselves, full 360-degree rotation. As for the knee, you can bend that forward and backward. And then the foot, of course, here it is. You can rotate it a full 360 degrees. So lots and lots of articulation on this thing. We'll go ahead and get him back here in the position I want him at. So plenty of options here for posing this thing. If you want to have it sit like I'm going to on my desk at work. Now the figure also comes with a weapon. I'll go ahead and set the figure down here for a second. Here is that weapon. I'm not quite sure what you would call this thing. It sort of reminded me of the gun from Gears of War, even though it's sort of backwards. It'd be better if this was like on the bottom. Actually, I wonder if I can put that on the bottom. There we go. Well, now it looks a little different, but it sort of reminded me of the chainsaw gun from Gears of War. And if I do it like this, I guess the figure can't actually hold it because the handle's right there. So I guess that's not going to work. So let me go ahead and take that back off. I guess I could put it like that. That might change the look a little bit. But the instructions say to put it this way, so that's what it looks like. Now, if you look here on the bottom for the peg isn't actually round. It's got this sort of cross design to it. And if you look at the top of the hand here, you see that the top of the hand has the notch for the cross to match that. So I can put the gun here in the hand. That's what the figure looks like here holding the gun. Now you'll notice here in the left hand that there's this peg that I've inserted into the hand there. That peg is supposed to go into the hole up here on this gun, so that the figure uses both hands to actually hold on to the gun. If I go ahead and attach that, let's see what that looks like. When you do this, you're sort of limited in how you can pose the gun here, because the joints, while they are ball joints that can move all around, are sort of limited in what they can do in terms of positioning the gun here. So when he's holding onto it with both hands, he's always sort of pointing it off to the right, as you can see there. But you can really pose the figure, get some really great poses with it. For only, let's see, how much did I pay for this? This was $7.99. For whatever reason, the 2.0 figure here, so Surge 2.0, was actually $2 less than the original figure. And the original figure that I saw in the display case actually looked smaller than this one, so I'm not quite sure why there was a price difference there. But after buying this one, and then after putting my friends together, I can honestly say that these things are actually pretty cool. And the fact that they can combine with other figures, so there we look at the back of the packaging again, you can see the combination. The fact that they can actually combine with other figures is pretty interesting. So after buying this one, after getting it out here and posing it, I really like it. I would highly recommend it especially if you're someone who's a Transformers fan, you buy Transformer toys, if you've bought them in the past. They're quite cool. These little robot figures. Highly recommend at least this one. My friend's was also pretty cool, so the fact that I like this one, I'll probably pick up another one, and maybe I'll keep doing reviews on this. Now they have these smaller figures. I would say this is probably the size, I don't know, I've got a water bottle here. Pull the water bottle back. Just slightly smaller than the size of this, I don't know what this is, a 16.9 ounce water bottle here. So just slightly smaller than that. They do have larger figures, and I was actually thinking about maybe buying one of those, but the one I wanted, they didn't seem to have in stock, so I passed on that for the moment. I thought I'd play it safe and buy a little one, see how I liked it, and go from there. But after buying this, I can honestly say that it's pretty cool. It's definitely worth the $8 that I paid for it. It'll look really nice on my desk at work, and I'll probably be buying some more of these to place on my desk at work. So yeah, highly recommend this. Hero Factory from Lego, check it out. This one here is Surge 2.0, highly recommended. So that's it for now. This is Jesse signing out.